Payton left and Otto Porter Jr. gone.
I wish Deon could come on, but if you look at it, hold on 1 second. If you're the Warriors, as much as I'm a Warriors, I was excited in picking them to win. I think they were a season. Are you at a register? Okay. Hold on. Just a couple of minutes. Just have these two.
So you said Otto Porter. So you don't care about Otto Porter and what's name leaving? GP?
No,
GP deserved the money. He deserved it with the money he got, bro. He deserved it.
I'm not saying I don't care about them not winning. To break it, put it together. They were a season with their winning the championship. So look at it, they're young guys that. So I think the Warriors are looking like are three young guys that play in the finals. And let's have a lot to think about it. The scary part is what's going on with Wiseman. Like you're betting a lot on him.
Yeah.
So it sucks. It sucks that they lost. They lost their like 7 and 8 rotation guards, but they were probably banking on playing Kaminga and Moody this year anyway. Because
then Wiseman too, right? Like you said.
Yeah,
they planning
That's
on
my
being
sentiment.
bigger and more athletic. By them two boys improving and Wiseman being healthy.
And you look at it too, they're also accounting for play. They thinking that's another player as well.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't know that Clay's right leg atrophied during the injury. So he didn't just start from having a regular size leg. He had to like rebuild it to regular size before he even had. Yeah.
Clay a G, dog. Clay a G, dog. He that boy.
But see, that's what I can't do with their. No, that's them. But that's the difference with a guy that was prime. Like they said, Clay was prime, and then you have a big. Imagine what type of bad coach that's working out. I don't know what's going on with that. Like I said, the owners, they can ship you out whatever, do whatever you want, but they hold all the cards. When the players start getting into that game, these guys they have the money to wake up. They don't care how much money they making. They can say, you know what? I don't care that we just made $9 billion last year. We don't want a 2024 season because y'all guys hold us hostage while y'all on a 4-year contract.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I remember a few years ago I was saying that we got a bunch of super talented number twos, like the Paul Georges of the world and guys like that. They got the talent that's top notch, but they really number twos.
Yep.
I think right now we got the first number two in Kevin Durant. Like everything said it should be a number one, but apparently that is the case. And it's not about a lot of times. It ain't about what he is about. It's about what does your ex team say or not say about him once he goes. And what I do know is, like with Clay, Iggy, all the guys that play with Steph, how they talk about him versus how former teammates do or don't talk about KD.
Right.
And LeBron too. Like people talk about LeBron, like if you play with LeBron, they're like, oh, LeBron did. Because they understand like
Yeah.
something else. Like
I know.
yeah,
Brand is kind
exactly. Hey, KD old teammates always taking shots at him.
I think the problem with KD is he's always been talented, but I don't know. He's just so weird and can't be pleased. And it's like he can't please himself because you've had every scenario you wanted. Like you even pointed out saying he said himself, "I don't want to be a leader." So you go to Golden State where you have Steph, who takes on that Tim Duncan persona, and Draymond, who's going to be the loudmouth. All
Yeah,
you
he's a
got to do
driver.
is show up and hoop. But you didn't get the praise you wanted. You didn't get liked like you wanted. So then once again, you talk about building your own culture in Brooklyn. You get the chance to do that. You got the guys you wanted. You pushed your team to trade your assets for James Harden when y'all didn't need to. You was just like bump it. And the crazy part about this mess is for the small sample size, all that stuff was Harden was looking like an MVP. I'm just so glad it blew up because you got all those three guys who's so emotional. All they had to do was just be professional and figure it out. And they didn't want to. And now they done all caused their emotions to put themselves in worse situations. They're not no closer to winning a ring than when they were with their original teams.
That's that grown man. Like, it's difficult for me to have a certain type of empathy for dudes over 30 and still ain't figured out how to be a grown man. Because
Yeah.
Right.
this is our job. Like, I wouldn't
Right.
even want to. I wouldn't even want to be like coworkers with that type of person. I got problems dealing with them types of dudes right now. Because I'm like, you grown,
When you
dog. I
30.
don't like. What is we professionals? Do your job and go home.
Oh, wow. How y'all think this just came in? Dante DiVincenzo, 2-year, $9 million deal with the Warriors.
Okay.
What?
Right. So yeah,
Yeah,
like that was just we just got Otto Porter. Now we just replaced them. It's all good.
it's cool.
That's a good pickup.
I'm real big on leadership. And I
Yep.
don't believe that a specific leadership. I always was taught if you have a leadership style before you meet your personnel, then you're
Yep.
stupid.
Yep.
So you can adjust. However, some of these dudes are so talented they never had to adjust. They can out talent every situation, and in the first time they can't out talent a situation, they get frustrated. Like they get like the with Steph and then went through during the year last year when they missed the play in and all that. And Draymond was doing some weird stuff. I know Steph was frustrated. I
Yeah.
know, you know what I'm saying? But how you handle that as a man determines the next steps forward. Because
Like,
even if these guys behave, they wouldn't have won a championship this year.
cause we Warriors fans, right? The Warriors, at the point they were 33, looking like they was through. But even before that point, before
Mm-hmm.
Steph got injured, we could count like damn near 5 games that Draymond blew by himself
It's
alone.
crazy. Yeah.
Let that
And if
have
and if,
been
and if,
like
and if, Steph, and if Steph don't hurt his tailbone, they'd probably be a 6 seed last year though, low
they
key.
were, because they had a 47 win pace when he played. I think they
Mm-hmm.
was something like 2-9 or 2-8 in games play in. But even going back to it, if that's KD's team, KD probably trades Draymond during the season or in the off season. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And it was one quote. I got to finish watching the interview. He said, "I hate coaches that run from coaching."
Yes.
Mm.
You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You don't want to coach a guy for nothing. And I like that as me being a supervisor, I like going to the worst area. I like solving problems. Let's just get to the point. I like figuring out what the problem is and solving. And
Yeah.
KD just don't know what it is. I just don't think he wants to be a problem solver and figure it out. At least LeBron goes to a franchise and say, look, I'm coming in. I'm trading the young guys. I got to win now. Put shooters around me.
Yeah.
And that's the formula that I have over my career. KD, oh, give me this. Oh, we want to do it this way. And like, dog, you so finicky. Just accept who you are. If you are a guy that's not the leader, you want to be the second best player on our team, because that's the player on the team. But I'm looking at those B-ball breakdowns from that Think Basketball thing, and I'm
Yeah.
like, you just had the best situation. I'm looking at Andrew Wiggins looks, and he looks heavy, and you walked away from that. You was just better off collecting your rings. I don't see how he thinks he looks better now, leaving that franchise
Oh,
and forcing a
I ain't with
trade.
the Warriors. I can win by myself. That's what he was thinking.
The crazy part is you could if you don't run from the grind.
The
And
crazy
I'm
thing
just
is, right
Yep.
now, if Ben Simmons is healthy, there's no reason why he shouldn't think he could win. Didn't they? Hold on. Wasn't Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons one Kawhi Leonard double bounce away from?
The finals.
Okay, I got you. Kevin Durant with a healthy Ben Simmons and shooters on the court, and you and you tell them, look, man, trade Kyrie, give me another ancillary piece here.
Yeah.
Why can't you come out the East? I'm confused.
because
There are no super
yeah,
teams in the East
we talking about Bruce
except the
Brown
Warriors.
leaving. Ben
Yeah,
Simmons fits into the Bruce Brown role.
Yeah.
right,
And he
right,
taller.
right.
And he not 6 and undersized.
Giannis was
And
only
one.
waiting on his regular All-Star to come back. He wasn't waiting on no big old trade. He like, look, re-sign my man Bobby Portis, give me my regular guy back, and let's go ahead and do this.
Yeah, let's add Joe Ingles. Let's go.
So does that mean that there are only three superstars in the NBA right now?
I think it
Steph,
is.
who is it? Steph, Giannis,
Giannis
and
and
Luka.
Bron.
And Luka, I say Luka too, honestly.
You
I
gotta,
think Luka
this,
is a
this,
superstar.
this is what my OG said. Isaiah Thomas said before he won a championship, he was a star.
Okay.
Okay.
Once he won a championship, he was a superstar.
I got you. Luka's a star
That's
right now.
what
I got
Luka
you.
is an ascending star.
And we got to, y'all know we want to get to your one conversation. Let's rate these guys properly before they get there, because then that's
Yeah.
when they start getting killed by the media. And I've had that, I won't lie. I crown cats early, but let Ja,
That makes my feet itch.
yep, let Ja, let Anthony Edwards, let Trey,
Yeah. They compare
Luka,
Anthony Edwards to Michael Jordan. So I'm like, dang,
but
don't
let
put the
them,
pressure on the kid like that.
Beat
Damn.
him in the face.
He's
but
just
even
20 years
Ja,
old.
let them make their progression.
Right.
They only 23, 24.
Yeah, like
Look, I'm gonna tell you how the media messes up. Max Kellerman started calling people transcendent, and then we started using it. Well, how
yep.
can you be transcendent before you transcend? That don't even make sense.
Right.
Yep.
He called Ben Simmons a generational transcendent player, and now
Man,
he's
that's
gonna act
too
like he
far.
never said.
Yeah, come on, bro. Ben Simmons is an all-star, man. That's all I
And,
can say.
and and look, Troy, no, I've been on Ben Simmons' head since LSU since I saw him mold.
Yeah, I'm like, why he not dominating these guys? He better than all these guys. He wasn't dominating like that in college.
Look, but him being a
See,
great defender, I'm like, dog, listen, if I'm KD, I'm like in the playoffs, he could guard Jason Tatum,
Right now, I don't have to
push
guard
the
him. Right.
rock, push the rock, give it to me, give it to Seth, give it to Joe.
They got a squad, right, man?
He could guard all the fives in the East except Joel.
Yeah, except for like the top. Yeah.
Yeah. So look, let me say, I would have been like, yo, y'all could send Kyrie to Toronto and give me Van Vliet and one of them other mother chickens, and we go
Yeah.
go.
Like, give me OG Anunoby or they ain't gonna give up Siakam. But give me OG
No,
Anunoby, somebody. Yeah, they ain't giving
but
up
I,
Siakam.
I did.
hey,
I
real
asked.
talk, I would have traded him for Brogdon.
That's what I'm saying. Like, give me Brogdon, give me a shot blocker, give me some draft. It's like, come on, bro.
But
Like,
Brogdon always hurt low key. People don't
No, I
realize
know
that.
though, but I'm just saying a player, a decent player. I'll be like, man, just get him away from me.
Look, I'd have called. Listen, if I'd have been FaceTiming Bradley Beal like, dog, you about to sign him? You about
yeah,
to
get
sign
him
him?
out of there, dog. Right.
But it was crazy because I was looking at your video breakdown from earlier, how the Nets guarded them. I mean, how the Boston guarded them. If Kyrie was that guy, and you a Kyrie fan, your feelings gonna be hurt. He averaged 15 points in games 2 through 4.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, he basically just. I don't know
But
what's
but
going. I
watch,
still don't know what happened. I still don't know.
but watch this, cuzzo. If you go look at Game 7 breakdown of OKC versus Golden State, it looks like a replay of the Boston series. Kevin Durant trying to dribble through crowds, passing the ball and not moving, like turning the rock over. It looks the same.
For him to be, and he has basketball knowledge. He really
Yes, and he
falls.
played in the system. You know what he's supposed to be doing.
Yeah, he really falls into bad habits. Jump passing, making your read before you doing it, pulling up
Yeah.
when it's a guy open. You get what I'm saying?
Look, on the after Steph had that bad game, what he started doing was he was passing the ball earlier than before and then moving and getting it back. It's not like rocket science or something like
No,
that.
it's
You
not.
kept Durant. You better than everybody. Nobody can guard you. But if they double and you give it up early, stop trying to dribble through people, relocate. Like, you know who used to do that before Steph in a whole different way and shift the floor? Shaq. They would double Shaq. He'd see it coming, give it up, and get a deeper post. I'm going to take 2 more steps back. Shaq was smart like that. Y'all going to double team me? I'm going to give it up early. I'm going to take 2 more steps back, get close to the rim. Like, great players, you learn how to adjust. But just KD just been so talented, man. Like, if you watched him at Texas, if you obviously OKC, like, his talent always made up for that because the boy could ball.
Yeah, I was about to say that. It's
KD is
what he's
It's kind of
realizing
like
and what we seeing.
why Randy Moss never learned to run extra routes. Because I'm 6'4", I run a 4.28. I'm about to run straight.
I'm better than all. I'm just gonna outrun you or jump you. I'll jump you.
And that's
Hold up.
crazy. And KD is still good, but just look at the difference from last year to this year, and just them adding more injuries. You're so good, but as you get older, you can't just rise up anymore over people. You got to
What did
actually be
Jordan do?
fundamental.
Jordan switched it up. Kobe switched it up. Even LeBron is switching it up by shooting more threes and taking less punishment. You gotta adjust. So for KD, he's not like a wide body, so he can't repost, but he can learn how to move off the ball a little bit better, rub off some screens, run some curls. Because if you come off a curl and you can't leave, come on now, who's finna block?
Easy buckets. Yeah,
Yeah.
easy.
You just got to pull up. And that's what I was seeing in that breakdown. As good as KD is, I don't think he wants to like do the dirty stuff of basketball that you got to do. Like if you look at how start like Boston, look, don't get it twisted. They still held Golden State below their average.
To a hundo.
Right.
Steph
Yeah.
earned, the crazy thing was Golden State defense was even better, but Steph earned all of those shots.
Yeah.
Like I think it was one breakdown. They were saying like, all right, he saw how they was defending him, so he had to shoot even deeper or start the offense out farther.
Strung it out. Yeah.
At Brooklyn, him and Kyrie and KD weren't doing that. They was just trying to go pick and roll, and when they saw it wasn't working, they like, all right, we did.
But now you go back to you all saying you don't need a coach.
Yep.
You do.
Kerr
You do
made
need it.
every adjustment because when they defended Steph that one way, he said, all right, let's pass to the wing and let's exploit the middle of the drop.
Yeah.
But we don't need a coach.
You need a coach, dog. And you picked this guy.
Exactly.
So I'm still confused on why he's mad at Brooklyn. I still don't. I need to hear something as to
It's
why
no
he's
reason.
upset with
There's
Brooklyn.
no reason for him to be mad at Brooklyn. They gave him everything.
Everything you asked.
Yeah, literally.
I can see like if they even, and it's the crazy part. Do y'all know why they decided not to bring Kenny Atkinson back?
They didn't want him. They didn't want a coach. They wanted to.
But they got mad at him because he was starting Jared Allen over DeAndre Jordan.
Jared Allen is better.
Thank you.
By far.
By far.
But they
Even
got
in his
mad
prime,
about
he's still better than he ever was. Honestly.
They got mad about that. Kenny
Hey,
Atkinson is a hell of a coach.
Yeah, and look, he said, you know what, I'm gonna stay right here where I am. But did you I was looking at like little nuances of it. You heard Iggy telling that story about how Draymond and Steph kind of got into it a little bit when he came back against Portland.
Oh no, what was that one?
Nope.
Well, Draymond, Steph came back. He was awful. He was awful. But Steph, he shoot that thing. And they said in the locker room, Draymond told Steph, "Hey man, this ain't the Steph Curry show, man. You have to pass it." And Steph Curry looked at him and said, "I'm shooting the next."
Damn.
And then he went out and got an NBA playoffs overtime record.
Oh
But he
yeah, I
not,
remember that game. I remember that game. Yep.
and they didn't have no beef after that. The argument was over. They said like, these
You know
guys
why
ain't.
though? You know why though? Because Draymond, him and Clay, the offense was running through them when Steph was out.
Steph was out.
And I
Them have
think
more.
that game before they lost, but Draymond had like 35. Like
Yeah,
Draymond
Going
was
crazy.
he was like, "This
yeah,
was fun."
yeah. So he like, hey, yeah, let's keep doing this.
Look, Steph, like I'm not arguing with you. I'm shooting the next.
And that's what I'm saying though. Like, men be men. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. We argue, we get over it. It's like
What
Kate
up?
just remind me. I'm not gonna disrespect him and say the word, but it's like bump it. I just come out with it. He just remind me of how a chick would act, where she'd get mad at one little